You're listening to the Platte River Bard.
Hello, and welcome to the Platte River Bard. This is Chris Berger, and we are here again at Snap in the Ghostlight Theater, and we are talking to Jamie Orton. She is playing Wendla. Hello.
Hi.
We are talking to Jaden Nguyen. He is playing Melchior.
That's me.
And we are also talking to Peyton Casey. He is playing Moritz.
Yep.
What is the play? The play is Spring Awakening. And thank you for having me here. We are literally in the middle of the stage.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you. So, Spring Awakening at Snap. Is this first time for everybody here? Or do we have Snap veterans?
Yes.
One and all?
Not me. This is my first time.
This is your first time. Okay.
Yeah, it's been great. I love it.
I would say, what drew you to come audition for Spring Awakening?
Well, I've always loved the show Spring Awakening, and it's always been on my bucket list to do.
Really?
A lot of theaters don't do it. And so when I saw this happening and it fit like perfectly in my schedule, I was like, oh, I have to. And I'm so glad it has worked out.
Now, Jaden, I'm going to say I know you've been in stuff before. I was just saying that. Now, why Spring Awakening? Is this a bucket list show for you, or?
I have always been super attracted to the music and the message of Spring Awakening.
Fair.
So I think something that really drew me to it is that it just feels very timeless. It's like this. It's set in this old time Germany, but told with like this modern contemporary rock music. That has like these emotional undertones that ring true to this day. And that story I just think is priceless and needs to be told.
Fair enough. Peyton, now, okay, so we've sort of been talking around it. I'm gonna totally pin this on you. Can you give us a general, sort of no spoiler, what is Spring Awakening for those who have not seen it? Because there's a lot of people that may not be familiar with this.
Yeah, so Spring Awakening is a tragedy that really highlights consequences of a society that denies young people knowledge, with things like lack of honest communication and about sex, life, and just what growing up means. And all of us play kids that exist in this world who all go on different journeys, but all kind of connect and come together in interesting ways. It's hard to give a description without spoiling.
Okay, fair enough. Now, and now as far as how you came to Snap, we know you came to audition for this. Did you start doing theater in school?
Yeah.
Or was it after school that you did theater, or how's that work?
How long have I been doing theater for? I say I really got into theater in high school.
Okay.
But what really got me into it was like dancing. Like that's where I kind of got my start. And then like I love music, and a musical theater has just been like the most amazing thing ever to combine everything, all of it together.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody comes to it their own way. A lot of people come to it through school. I came through it through high school. That's how I came through. How did you come through it? Was it like high school or school or something? Because some people do it outside of school. And
yeah, in high school, I did show choir and like I was in choir and stuff.
Yeah, me too.
And a few of my friends, there's a lot of like parallel between our show choir and the people that were in the theater scene. So with like the help of a little bit of peer pressure and, the external forces, I ended up auditioning for a couple of shows, got in, and found out it's what I really like to do in my free time. I took a long break after I graduated high school. This is now my 4th or 5th show back since my long break.
Okay.
And I'm loving every second of it.
Yeah. Did you regret taking a long break? Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Fair enough. I kind of did. Yeah, I took a really long break. break, and I shouldn't have, and I regretted it. How did you get into it? Did you get into it through school or not?
Yeah, so high school, I actually went to high school with Jaden. We were both in the same choir theater department, and yeah, pretty much same story, peer pressure. I just really liked dancing and singing, so musicals sounded really great. And then I also, after graduating, took a really long break. And then actually, at Snap here, I did Ride the Cyclone, where I played Ricky.
Sweet.
And had so much fun, I decided to audition again for Spring Awakening.
Excellent.
And now here we are.
Wow. Came back.
One more time.
I know. I know. So now we all know she's right over there. We all know that Joey's in charge here, and you guys get to work for Joey. Let's talk about it like she's not in the room.
Sounds like a plan.
How have you liked first experience with Joey? How have you liked working with Joey?
Oh, it's been wonderful. I love how passionate she is about everything and how much thought. It's really just infectious on all of us. And I just really enjoy the group that we've created also in this space. I think that is what I've found to love the most about Snap is the community here, and it's totally because of Joey and the people she knows in her life and that she brings in, and the area and energy she cultivates.
Excellent. Okay, so yeah. So now you guys are veterans over here. Now, are you directing and music directing? Everything? Yes. Okay. All right. Very good then. I was going to say who's the music director, but she's sitting at the piano, so I thought
right there.
I think she's doing everything. Yes. Very good. Now, we're sort of half assembled on the stage here?
Yes,
We're kind of halfway.
halfway. We gotta put the trees up yet.
Okay. I was just curious. This place looks different to me every single solitary time I come here.
It's crazy.
Really
Oh, yeah.
incredible.
I know. So I'm just like, okay, where are we in this?
Dale does great work with
Isn't it
this.
amazing?
Every show I've seen here looks completely different from the last.
Absolutely amazing. Okay, so hopefully we can do this in a non-spoiler way. Tell me about your character.
So Moritz is a young man who is troubled by many things. Kind of troubled with the growing up aspect of puberty and what that entails, gaining interest in, and also a very rough at home situation that unfortunately a lot of people can relate to. And all of these things kind of build and, at times explode with Moritz. But he's really a sweet, sweet kid who just unfortunately was put in the wrong home in the wrong time.
Fair enough. All right. Hopefully non-spoiler.
Yeah.
Tell me-
I think we can do that.
All right, cool. Because you never know.
Well, Wendla, she's a young, naive, sheltered girl who has all this curiosity inside her, and she loves her mother, and she loves her family and the people around her, and the person she trusts most in this world is her mother. The first words that comes out of her mouth is mama, and the last words that come out of her mouth is mama. And
wow.
yeah, and so she looks to her mother to give her answers about the world around her, and something that she's very curious about that the show explores is like her curiosity in her sexuality and changing body. And her mother, though, however, how do you have those tough conversations with your daughter? How do you talk about those bourgeois topics that the church says you shouldn't talk about? And so she tries to navigate those curiosities and desires that she has throughout this show. And that's all I can say without getting spoilers.
It's a different show. All right. Tell me a little bit about your guy, and then I got a question.
So I play Melchior.
Yes.
He's kind of the thinker or the rebel of kind of the group or the show. I would describe him as intelligent, curious, and frustrated with how close-minded the world is. He's one of the only kids brave enough to question what he's been taught about religion, sex, and authority. I think his main belief is that like intellect and knowledge is what can set people free, and that the safeguarding of that is what is diminishing society.
Very interesting. Now, this was written quite a long time ago. What were we talking about the date this thing was written?
So the original play,
Yeah.
Spring Awakening, is actually based off of a German play written by Frank Wiedekind, and he wrote this play in 1891. But Duncan Sheik, who wrote the music, and Steven Sater, who wrote the book and lyrics, they adapted it in the early 2000s.
Okay.
Taking out a lot of stuff, but keeping all of the core themes.
Okay, sure.
And putting it to this rock music that, well, when they wrote it, they wrote it in like the 90s and 2000s.
Okay.
Punk era. And so
Sure.
they combined that with these timeless themes that, like, with all of our characters, you can find that in people and kids nowadays. And so it's become this timeless story where, yes, it is set in the 19th century, but with the music, it brings it back to modern day.
I'm gonna say, how do you guys feel that the themes and that it's sort of translated something from originally a story from 1891?
Yeah.
I mean, although it's funny that it's German and now it's sort of it's a rock thing that makes me laugh. But do you feel like it's translated well?
For sure.
Yeah.
And honestly, it makes it really heavy sometimes, because you sit there and you realize you hear lyrics that are very intentional. And I'm really excited to see how audiences are impacted by these things that every single day we're coming in here and, challenging ourselves to explore these topics in our characters and also how they can relate to us and those around. And it can be a heavy task, but the show does it very, very well.
That's cool. That's really interesting. They took an older piece and sort of translated it forward, and put a rock score to it is pretty sweet. Okay, what's the favorite song? Favorite song? Oh. You got to choose.
Touch Me is so good.
Touch
Me is really good.
At first, it wasn't Touch Me, and then when we started like singing it and doing the choreo with it, that definitely went up there for
and then
me.
it became interesting. Yeah. The more you got it on its feet, the more you were digging it.
And just everybody gets to have a moment. Like, it's just one of those numbers to
kind
where
of a good ensemble
everybody's
piece.
popping off everywhere. It's a lot of fun.
And the score is just beautiful. I mean, the harmonies and the lyrics are just perfection.
And the lyrics are very poetic. And at first you're like, what are they saying? And then you just have to like sit in it a little bit and think about it. And it just hits so hard. One of those is Left Behind. That was the first song I ever heard of the soundtrack. Okay. And that's at a very emotional part of the show. Okay. And it's just, I don't know. You can't help but feel the emotions of that song in particular for me. But I think you can also relate that to a lot of the songs in the show. But some of them you have to put a little thought to what it actually is being said.
Sure. November 7th. How you feeling?
I feel great.
Yeah?
I really feel great. I think today is going to be one of those rehearsals to where everybody goes, yeah.
And it's all going to zip up.
I've been starting to feel that this entire week.
Is it
Like, okay, the ball is rolling. We are going places.
It's starting to come together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It all starts to click. It all starts to move like one machine because we're just adding one cog at a time. Yeah. But then slowly.
This is the fun time. Musicals are fun. I haven't done one in quite a while.
What was the last one you did?
Oh my God. Probably 9 to 5, I think.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah. I was Dick.
Oh, classic. Classic.
So I didn't have a very big part. Yeah. But yeah, it's excellent. It's been a while. Oh my God. All right, guys. Jamie, Jaden, Peyton, thank you very much for talking with us. Break legs on Spring Awakening. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
for
you.
inviting
Thank
me.
you. Thank you for having us.
Spring Awakening opens November 7th and runs until November 23rd. Industry Night and Pay What You Can will be Monday night, November 10th. For tickets, go to snapproductions.com. Thank you for listening and supporting the arts in the Platte River area and beyond. Please subscribe to our podcast so you are sure to catch all of our future episodes and join us on social media. See you next time on the Platte River Bard.